of the eventual Cybertron version. It's still cool. It still proves that that color scheme looks beautiful on a toy in that shape. It's pretty good for what it is. And it is weird, however, that, you had to go to San Diego Comic-Con or wait in line to order one from Hasbro in order to actually complete your Titanium Seeker Trio. But, back then, completing Seeker Trios was a little bit weird. We move into 2009, and they decided to go entirely collector-oriented for their main release. We got a Soundwave. Now, this was at the time when Soundwave had just been redone from the ground up. So they actually, went to the trouble of, producing a brand new mold for the original G1 toy. So you were seeing it all over the place. There was a Toys R Us reissue, there was an Encore reissue, there was this one. And this one is unique because not only does it include Buzzsaw, who tends to get forgotten these days, but it also included a very, very rare US reissue of Rat Bats cassette. So it was a cool set to have. They did a lot of really good sound waves back then. They actually made sure they were pretty robust as far as releases go. If you want an alternative to that, they did do a second figure that year, but it was just a Prime. Not a big deal. It's just metallic. That's it. Mighty Mug. 2010 saw them follow up the success of the Soundwave release with a reissue of Blaster, and once again he got promoted with his cassettes. Strangely enough, he's only known for 4 of his cassettes. All the others were never in the TV show, and I think he's barely mentioned. But this is a rare time when you got to see Eject and Ramhorn reissue. Ramhorn especially hard to get a reissue of. But you'll notice no rewind. Soundwave does cassettes, but for whatever reason, even though there's no limit to how expensive they could have made this box, no rewind, which is super weird. But oh well. Also, just to make sure that 2010 looked a whole lot like 29, they went ahead and did another Mighty Mug. At least this one was exclusive. San Diego Comic-Con was the only way to get hold of a Prowl. So, good on you there. 2011 was the first year where they decided to do 3 figures, and this is a little bit more expanded. So, first off, it was Transformers Prime. So, a deluxe version of Optimus Prime was available. This is the first time this mold became available. It was released with a slightly different deco later on. The big deal to this one was the packaging. It had an insert box that was shaped like the Matrix of Leadership and included a strap so you could wear it on your neck. I'm not sure who really did that. I'm sure someone did. But again, it's a really nice figure. It was nice to have something that was, at least for that time, for the moment, that was an exclusive mold for San Diego Comic-Con. So if you wanted an advanced preview of what ended up being a pretty nice deluxe, that was your ticket. You also had a repaint of the movie Optimus Prime at the time, the Ultimate Optimus Prime, the big dark movie trailer and all that. Again, mostly just a shiny repaint with some bells and whistles and a really fancy packaging that kind of looks like the fish bowls that Alternators had during its last runs. I do appreciate the G1 Optimus styling to the inner packaging though. I think that's a very familiar shape going on the side of the box. But of course, that's not it. Like I said, there was a third release in 2011, and that ended up being the Chris Latta 2-pack. So, it is a Sky Striker. I want to say, I don't know G.I. Joe vehicles. Please don't grill me in the comments. But no, it is, it's basically, it's a jet that packed in with Cobra Commander and Jet and Starscream. So, of course, yeah, it's the Chris Latta special. Really cool idea for a set, though. Really cool idea for a set. And, this was the first time we've gotten a genuine G.I. Joe Transformers console that wasn't tongue-in-cheek. Before this, we had the occasional figure from Transformers that was based on a G.I. Joe vehicle, or one that was, painted up to look like one, but it was, only in, homage sense. This is the first time where it was robust, and it was very in your face. This is exactly what this is. And it's a really cool thing. It's a very cool set and still very sought after. I think the Sky Striker gave Hasbro some confidence because starting in 2012, they started going really, really big with their releases. I don't mean like Optimus with his trailer big, I mean like full combiner big. The fall of Cybertron Bruticus was done as a full box set for San Diego Comic-Con in frankly way better colors than we got at retail. Everything is nice and metallic, everything is a little bit more accurate to the game. It just looked, that's about as nice as that mold ever looked.